Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can tell by the title of today's video, I will be using the mousse definition texture foam again. I did another video on it a couple weeks ago now, and I said that I'm going to do an update on what it's like using it with gel. So keep watching to watch me apply in the product after I'm out of the shower.
So I'm starting off by spraying my hair with cold water, of course. Even though I just got out of the shower, I always respray it with cold water, run my fingers through it before going in with the product. I put in a couple of pumps in my hand and I'm just working it through my hair, wringing it through my fingers first before I'm going to go in with the comb. I just feel like I can feel how my hair is absorbing it and figuring out how it's going, sort of, and then I'll go in with the brush. And I start from root to tip. And you can kind of see how it looks like right now with no gel, with just the product on its own. And then I'm going to seal it in with the gel, mixing it on my hands first. I think they call that emulsifying it. I don't know, but I've heard this word a lot. And I'm just wringing it through my hair again. And you can already tell just by with my fingers and now with the brush how much better it looks with the gel on top of it. It just seals it so much nicer and it holds the curls so much better. And so this has really been such a big change from when I didn't apply gel the first time and I just let the product do its own work. And yeah, just going through it with a brush again, making sure that each strand is coated before I wrap it up in a bun and let it air dry. I'm just trying to make sure that it's all throughout my hair. And now I am wrapping it with my fingers and I'm just going to clip it and let it dry like that. But I can already tell a big difference from when I used it last to when I'm using it now with the gel. Like the hold is so much better. I've said it a million times. And I can already tell that I'll have better results for much longer until my next wash day cycle. But yeah.
As you can tell, this is what my hair looks like. It's been now 4 days after. So it's dried, it's lived, I've gone outside, I've done a bunch of things with my hair like this in the wind with flurries and snow and stuff. So for 4 days, it's not bad. And honestly, layering in with the gel after and not just using this on its own is night and day when I just use this on its own. I know that it markets itself as like a one product and you're done. And I do know people who use it that way and their hair looks great. My hair just is not like that. It needs the gel to like hold it in, and you can tell what it looked like when I just applied it and then when I applied the gel over it, like how much better the hold was and how much nicer it looked. So moving forward, yes, I will continue using this product, but not on its own. It needs the gel for me. And the gel is what gave it great hold when I was applying it and then lasting hold 4 days after, and I'm sure until wash day. It won't change too much versus when I just used this on its own with no gel after to seal it. I didn't really like how my hair looked while I was applying it, and then as the days kept going on, it just wasn't looking that cute. It was getting really frizzy. I don't know how well you can tell on the camera, but pretty much every strand is still really defined. Of course, there are some frizzy pieces to it, but it's just night and day with just using this on its own without the gel versus using gel after. So I gave it another fair chance. I'm happy that I did, because had I just used this the one time when I filmed and didn't use it after that without trying it with something else, then I probably wouldn't go back to it. But after using it with the gel after, I would use this again. And I like that my hair feels light. Even when I was applying it, my hair felt light. And now it still feels really light because the mousse is so light. Like, even it's still kind of new to me to figure out how to work it, because you don't really need to like mix it in your hands first, even though like you can see me, I was doing that. It's a different type of texture that I'm not used to. But I really like that it's a light hold, but a strong hold. Like the hold is really good and it worked really well with the gel that I'm using. So I'll keep using it. I think I mentioned before, like price wise, it's not too bad. I've used it 2 times. I'll be curious to see how much use this will be, just because it is like in this pump format, and I can feel like maybe I've used this much of it. So far it's not like a lot of it is gone. I know sometimes when I'm using curl creams or other products, like I feel like after I used it twice, maybe half of it is finished. I think there's a lot more use out of this, so I'll let you know how long this lasts me, because I'm curious myself how long this will last me. And I am using generous pumps every time. Like I'm doing 2 to 3 pumps for each part of my hair that I'm doing, so I'm not using it sparingly. I'm using it like I would. So I'm curious to see how long this will last. I'll keep you posted. But I am really glad that I gave it another chance with the gel. And this is what it looks like after. And I think actually what I'll do, I think I'll do an updated curly hair routine. Because if you've seen some of my other videos where I show you what I do for my wash and go routine, I divide my hair after I finish putting in all the products. I divide it into 4 sections, and I kind of just clip them and let them dry like that, either overnight or for a couple of hours before I take it out. And I noticed that when I did it this time around, maybe it was how I did the buns on the 2 front parts of my hair, but I feel like I created unnecessary volume here. Like when you see when I'm applying the product and you don't really see a lot of volume here. But I think that the way that I kind of looped it around and secured it might have created this volume on the 2 sides of my head, whereas I prefer it to be a little more less volume, just because I feel like I just have so much volume naturally. I don't want my hair to be more voluminous. So I think I'll try out my routine again without necessarily clipping these 2 front sections, or maybe letting it all completely air dry. We'll see. The thing that I liked about dividing it into 4 and letting it dry like that is that these end parts, like now it looks a little bit frizzy, but these end parts, because they're being held in the clip to dry in that bun, it doesn't like move or rub on the like on the shirt or something that I'm wearing, and creating that unnecessary frizz. Whereas when I would just let it air dry, even with a microfiber towel around me or like 100% cotton t-shirt on, I still found that because it would rub, it would create that frizz. So that's why I started doing it. But maybe I'll keep doing it for the back parts, and then for the front parts, letting those air dry. Just because I'm noticing lately, the last couple times that I've been doing it, that it's creating a little bit more volume than I would like. Anyways, that's a long tangent on updates on what I'm feeling, what's going on with my hair. But at the end of the day, if you've used this product and you weren't impressed the first time, try it again with gel to seal it all in and see what you think, because like I've been saying, it's night and day, and that's how I'll use this product going forward. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.